I could stand here and repeat the horrifying atrocities committed by Hamas on October 7th, when there was a ceasefire in place that was violated by Hamas's planned massacre. Planned. I could discuss the mass rape and mutilation of women, the burning of entire families alive, the beheading of babies. But I have already stood here and showed you footage from that dark day. I have repeatedly discussed the horrors and the bloodshed, but sadly this body prefers to keep its head in the sand. Sadly, this is what the UN has become. So instead of talking about the past, I will try to remind this body of the present and talk about the future. The future that awaits us if the Hamas Nazis are not eliminated. If there's a ceasefire that will allow Hamas to regroup, to rearm, to continue their reign of terror in Gaza. That's the meaning of a ceasefire. This resolution that so many of you sickeningly, I have no other word, applauded, calls for an immediate humanitarian ceasefire. So I must ask you today, what does this mean? What is a humanitarian ceasefire? Is it a ceasefire for 6 hours to allow food and water to enter Gaza? Clearly not, seeing as every single day Israel facilitates the entry of hundreds of tons of food and water. Is it a ceasefire for 3 days so that medical supplies and fuel can enter? The answer is also no, as truckloads of these supplies enter Gaza through Israeli facilitation every day. How about a week-long ceasefire to evacuate wounded civilians? No again. This is already happening on the ground, alongside field hospitals and floating hospital ships. Israel facilitates all these efforts. So I ask again, what is the meaning of this humanitarian ceasefire? There's no such a thing. This is one big lie, a whitewashing of the truth. A humanitarian ceasefire means a terrorist-saving ceasefire. We're not stupid. This resolution only seeks an end to the war against Hamas Nazis. Sorry for the words. You don't give a damn about Israel and our future. An end to the war means turning our backs on the hostages. It means ensuring Hamas's continued rule in Gaza. I don't get it. We're 18 years of oppression in Gaza, by the way, against Palestinians, digging terror tunnels into our soil, into our territory, and indiscriminate rocket fires, thousands and thousands on Israeli civilians. That wasn't enough for you? All a ceasefire secures is a future for the genocidal jihadists. It is only Hamas that this resolution is defending. Stop hiding your intentions behind your suits and diplomatic wording. Humanitarian ceasefire. This resolution has a distorted agenda. At least make this clear to all member states. This resolution aims to keep Hamas in power. Period.